Some dramatic stories have emerged about the harrowing escapes from the flames that overtook Fort McMurray. We'll show you some video now of just how close the fire got to some vehicles on the highway, including that bus as it was trying to head to a work camp. The scene difficult enough, and now we're learning that what happened to that bus after this was even more frightening for the people on board. One of the passengers spoke to us about the ordeal, telling us he was running for his life when the bus caught fire.
We were sitting there and the flames just kept getting closer and closer, and next thing you know, we seen the trailers on fire, and so we were all getting nervous. And then while we were sitting there and we're not moving in traffic, we're just all on a standstill. The flames, you could start seeing ash starting to hit the side of the bus, like landing in front, and then all of a sudden the grass in between the two highways was catching on fire. And then all of a sudden, the flames got so close that they were touching the bus. And so we all got in panic mode, and we got the bus driver. We were like, "Get off the side of the road!" And so all the cars that were in front of us, and the big bus that we were on, a diversity bus, we all peeled off to the right down the embankment, like trying to get off the road. Flames wouldn't be hitting us. And then as we were driving down the bus we were on, or whatever, we were going off road a bit, right? The front end of the bus ended up exploding, and we kept creeping forward after the fender was gone and everything like that. Then we all sort of bailed out of the bus. We were like, "Everyone get out! Everyone get out!" And so the bus driver didn't know what to do, which was, and then we were like, "Dude, you got to leave the bus. Just leave it." And so we all grabbed our bags and started running. Got getting away from the bus, and we were all just taking off on foot, which was a little bit scary because none of us know where the heck we're going. We're not from Fort McMurray. Like, the flames were coming up against the sides of the vehicles. Everyone just jackknifed it to the right and started taking off towards into the city and off the road. So just to get away from the flames, so we ended up just ditching the bus and then just running to the east, trying to get away from the flames. I'm not going to lie to you, my nerves were shot at this point. I couldn't believe what was happening. Grabbing my bags, I even thought, do I leave my bag? But I was like, nope, not leaving that. So opened the side of the bus while the flames, I could see it, I could feel the heat, it was insane. And so we ended up all running, just trying to get as far away from this as we can. And while we're just getting away from the bus, you could hear all sorts of explosions going on, there's a gas station literally right across the road from where the bus was. I sort of improvised on my feet. I seen a truck sort of parked on the side of the road that was running. So I jumped in the truck I was just going to use someone's truck. So I told the guys to jump in, and then all of a sudden a guy came running out of nowhere saying, "Get out of my truck." And everyone was just trying to get away from the highway. And so we ended up seeing someone that was trying to get his family out of there, and we all jumped in the back of his pickup truck, about 10 of us, and we were driving around in this little trailer park trying to figure out a way to go, and there was nowhere to go, so we stopped the truck and then ended up kicking down two fences, and a lineup of cars behind us all followed us out into these back roads, in the woods. He dropped us off at the airport, and it was hundreds and hundreds of people just showing up to head to work, because Tuesday's the busy day in Fort Mac. I went up to the counters and I managed to get myself on a flight, which was crazy because the people at the counter were just so flustered. They didn't know what to do. People were calling, everyone was asking them questions. All the flights were getting booked up. People were in the airport bawling their eyes out because their houses are all burning, and yeah, it was definitely scary, but I ended up managing to get a flight out of there, and so I'm back at home now, which is nice. But I know it was quite something.
This is what I was talking about. I'm heading west, and as you can see, the smoke there from that fire is covering the highway. Thankfully, it's a bit higher up. The smoke, so we don't have to deal with getting in the vehicles right now. I can actually open my window. But traffic slowed to a crawl on the highway here. It was going fast for a bit, but look at the sun. You probably can't see that beautiful reddish amber color I can. It's just freaking insane, the colors. Of course, the fact that it's from a forest fire isn't so great, but the colors are just absolutely beautiful, like a beautiful sunrise, a sunset. So yeah, quite interesting. Yeah, it slowed to a crawl, so I thought I'd just record a little bit of this, showing, you know, going into the inferno. So, good news is, though, I just beat Metro 2033, so if my computer does burn down, at least I can say I've beat that game, you know? Yeah, I could have packed it, but whatever. I definitely had time to, and I thought about it, but I just decided not to. So there we go. Anyways, I digress. Probably that's not the most important thing to be talking about. But, you know, just sort of bored, got no one to talk to right now, got a bit of a drive. So, there we go.